Make sure he's good. Okay. We're right. We got it. We got to go. We got to do it. We got to do it now. Excited to be here, guys. Hope you are as well. Let's see what Sipicity is up to.
Didn't follow it much after.
Lucy in the sky with Minkus.
Ding, ding, ding. What do you think?
So the first part of track number 3 sounds like a Minecraft record.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I don't know how you get that, but, you know, it's fair enough.
No, but the beginning is, it sounds like one of those,
like do, 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 do. Yeah, I suppose,
yeah.
like, yeah. Did you listen to the whole album?
No, just a couple tracks, you know.
Oh, right, okay.
You don't want to like overplay it out.
No, but you got to listen to it realistically a couple of times.
Okay.
Once you've listened to it and you've decided that you love it, which I'm sure you will because it's a classic, hit me up and I'll drip feed you the next.
Okay.
I'll give you a sequence of how to truly experience the Beatles in the same way I did, and you'll never look back. And you know what's really good about the Beatles as well? You can have it on in your car while your kids are in the car, and they'll love it as well because they're timeless, like classic songs, you know? Like my kids love the Beatles. Like anytime we're in the car, they're like, "Can we listen to the Beatles?" Absolutely, we can. And you know you're not going to put it on there and Ringo's going to be like, F this, F that, suck my C and all that kind of stuff. Because that's not how Ringo rolls.
I'll tell you what, man. You know what I like about it?
What?
It's a little avant-garde. You know, it's like a little weird sounding. I like that.
Well, it's weird sounding, but I mean, you got to consider that the time span for all of the Beatles records is like 61 to 69. You know, these are old records, but they still really stand up.
Yeah, when
like,
I say like sound like weird, like it's like it doesn't sound like anything I've heard before. You know, or it's not like they're playing like pop music. They went after something.
Yeah, I know. It's it's really something else. It's been a joy discovering it.
I don't want to like go in that direction, but are you sure there's no like hidden messages about, you know, kind of those things you said? That,
well, what are you worried that your kids will pick up on the
no, but I'm just need to know if I need to listen for it, if like they say it in like a 1960 ways about performing an act that will not be named.
What, like
you open the show saying it.
What
you said you don't have to worry about the Beatles saying,
oh, like suck on my dangus and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, do they say anything that's like hidden messages?
Hinting towards that?
Yeah, like she's talking about eyes.
God, no.
He says,
no.
But he's saying like eyes of kaleidoscopes or something in it.
Oh yeah, no, that's nothing to worry about. I mean, they did do a lot of drugs, as did everybody, like during the 60s.
Yeah.
You know, LSD and all that, but nothing to worry about. No, like it's all very sort of like artsy. You know. You like extract your own meanings from it, sort of thing.
What is Marmalade Sky? What is that?
I think it's just like trying to sort of convey the color of the sky, which might look a little bit like marmalade. Have you ever seen marmalade before? It's like orange.
It's not like something else dripping everywhere.
Yeah, it's like orange jam. It's no, I don't think what you mean, like man batter or something like that. Is that what you mean?
I've never heard that saying before.
Dripping pee, like a golden.
I just don't know. Like they're saying a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, they just leave it open to interpretation.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is, you know, like I don't think a lot of it needs to strictly make a lot of sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some songs make more sense than others, but like some clearly are like, you know, yes, we did a lot of drugs. And we're not ashamed of it, and that I think that's fine too. You know, it was an experimental time. You know,
what do you think they? I mean, like, do they ever tell you? Is there any like books about it, or they like? What do you think they meant?
Yeah, they've had. There's been lots of interviews and stuff with them over the years where they've sort of like tried to explain things, and other times they're just like that. There's no point in explaining it. We can't explain it. Whatever. It's just how we felt at the time, or whatever, and that's fine too. You know.
So they're just saying nonsense.
They were fairly open about, you know, their drug use and everything at the time. I don't think they were too concerned. I think that at first, like during Beatlemania, you know, like the Love Me Do and all that kind of stuff, they were more concerned with having a clean image, like the early 60s. And then they just sort of abandoned all that and then became sort of like, you know, whatever.
What's Love Me Do?
You never heard Love Me Do before by the Beatles? Love, love me do,
Oh.
you know, I love you.
Yeah,
You
usually
know that
whenever I
one?
hear that, I just turn that off.
I'll always be true. Well, that was like their that's like their like most like Hard Day's Night, all that kind of stuff is all like their touring like Beatlemania sort of stuff. So this is when like they broke the US and everything.
Got it. And like Sergeant Pepper's
and
is
the
like
stuff you're listening to is their studio stuff, which is more sort of like there's lots of like production to it in terms of they wouldn't have been able to really play any of that stuff live without a tremendous amount of difficulty back then. Like nowadays, it's probably a little bit easier for them to like come back and play it live, but back then they wouldn't have because there's lots of like orchestral arrangements. There was lots of like experimental like sound effects and engineering and stuff like that, you know?
at that point they already made their money and they're like, hey, we can just play whatever we want. People are gonna buy it.
Yeah, but I mean their output is insane. Like the Lennon McCartney, you know, writing duo and stuff like that. That's just like, well, you'll see once you start getting into some of their albums and stuff. If you get into them, you'll.
But kind of like the intro to it. It's like they're setting the stage. Like, hey, this is they're like telling a story. Like I almost
like a
feel
show, right?
Yeah, it's not like they're them in this. They're talking
like
about
Sgt.
like
Pepper's is it's like a concept album, and that was like the concept was, you know, let's pretend we're not the Beatles. We'll pretend that we're putting on like kind of a show, like an old style like circus show or, you know, variety entertainment show or something. So they had like all these different characters and stuff.
kind of like Dadcraft.
A little bit like Dadcraft, yeah. You know, like all the social engineering and Malf's cult and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, what does it really mean?
Yeah, what does it mean? I mean, what does it mean to you?
I'm still digesting it. I'm thinking about girls with eyes of kaleidoscopes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Don't think about them too much.
But I was like, you know, this morning I'm like, Sips planted the seed. I'm like, let's give it a few spins.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you should. Like, you know, and if you don't like that, you know, I can suggest other stuff. Or maybe you can. You know what I did? Did I tell you about the album club I had a while back?
You had an album club?
Yeah. So me and a couple of friends had an album club. And what we would do is every week we'd pick an album, an old classic album. Didn't matter what genre it was or anything, just something that sort of gets banded around a lot as being like a, you know, great album or classic sort of album. You know, like a bunch of Beatles albums would fall into like so old Fleetwood Mac, whatever.
Ooh.
You know, like Elvis Costello, like a bunch of stuff. Well, we just found a whole bunch of like top 100 lists, like all-time best albums and stuff like that, and would just sort of vote every week to see what album we were up for listening to, and then you had to then listen to the album all week basically as much as you could. So like we'd incorporate that into like some exercise or whatever, and then every day we'd be like, man, I can't stop listening to like this song, like I really like this one or whatever, and we would just sort of together, like there was like 3 or 4 of us, analyze the album and see what made it great, and like you know, talk about what we liked about it and stuff. It was really fun. It was really fun actually.
What do you remember like an album that you found from
what was that one of the Fleetwood Mac albums? I think it was I can't even remember the name of it now. I listened to it so much as well. It wasn't like something I thought I would like, you know, I knew some Fleetwood Mac. Rumors, I think it was Rumors actually. You know, I'd heard some Fleetwood Mac and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. This is like music my parents used to listen to or whatever when I was younger. Like I didn't think I'd care for it too much, but yeah, it's weird. Once you start listening to it, getting into it a bit, and then you go off and you start reading about how they made the album and like the stories around the time in the studio around the album and everything. It's just really interesting. I don't know, like
Are you musical, Sips? You sing? Well, I've heard you sing, but do you play any instruments or anything?
I was in a band.
You what? What?
I was in a band. There's recordings of us. I think I still have them on my computer. There's probably some clips. I played them one stream. My parents sent me a whole bunch of pictures of me when I was a kid. And my friends that I grew up with and went to school with and stuff also sent me a bunch of pictures of us like when we were sort of like 18, 19 years old. And we had 3 songs that we made and we were in a band. Our band was called the Dope Joes. And I used to play the bass guitar in that band.
I was going to guess you're called Sips and the Diamond Boys.
No, I mean, you know, missed opportunity there. That would have been really
Wait, so
good,
you slapped the bass?
I slapped it, yeah.
Okay, so like, is it DMCA free? Like, can I listen to it right now?
Yeah. If I can find the files or if you can find the clips, yeah, you can listen to it for sure.
You don't have a SoundCloud?
The quality is not great though.
You don't have a SoundCloud?
No, I don't have one. No.
How do the kids listen to your heat though?
How do they listen to it? I just got my friend just sent me like some MP3s that he ripped from. It was in my basement, and we had just like a condenser mic in the middle of the floor and just recorded it. So it's not like the quality is awful, and our equipment was terrible, but it's still you can still kind of hear it.
Yo, let me paint this picture. What if this?
Yeah.
What if you release those 3 tracks and then all of a sudden, like Smokey and the Joes, like it just blows up, and you like go on tour?
I would love it if Smokey and the Joes blew up. I'd go on tour for sure.
Wait, what's the name of the band again? I'm sorry.
The Dope Joes.
The Dope Joes. Where is that your real name? Is your real name Joe?
Hello.
No.
Oh, hey, Belle.
Hey, what's up, Wolf?
Hey.
No, do I look like a Joe to you?
I mean, if you're in a band called the Dope Joes, I would think everyone in the band is named Joe.
Joe. Well, I mean, we could have. Yeah, actually, we could have done that, right? Could have maybe done that. Hey, Wolf. Are you playing Among Us today?
No.
You're not.
No, not for the next few days.
Well, you're taking a break.
Yeah.
God damn. Was there a bit of drama yesterday? I heard.
He's
Really?
a bit tense, and
Yeah.
I think DK's taking some time off.
What happened? Well, can you fill me in? I mean, I don't like drama, but I just like to know what happened.
But I'm frothing at the mouth.
I don't like drama, but
I
tell me all
hate
the
drama
details.
so much, but oh man.
Tell me the tea. I can tell you the tea. There wasn't really much tea. It just got a little bit tense. And no, I think it was slightly misunderstandings. And
Did you do a big move and did you get called out for it?
No. So, okay, I decided to not kill anyone to see if I got sus as imposter.
Right. I mean, I've done that many times, and
Yeah, I just wanted to give it a go.
people are more than happy to vote me out for less.
Exactly. I wanted to try because
most of
I've
the
been
time,
sus all
honestly.
day.
Right.
Like, which is okay. I just thought it would be funny to see, like, if I got sus, like,
Right.
not doing anything, you know?
Yeah.
But
And-
maybe I came across wrong with how I was after I did get sussed out after not doing any kills.
Were you really standoffish? Were you like, yeah, so what if I didn't kill anyone, you SOB? You suck my C.
Wait, what?
B-word? Go F yourself, you B-word?
Yeah.
Were you really standoffish about it?
That's exactly how it was. Yep.
Oh,
I
well,
threw
no
a whole
wonder.
lobby and they don't
So
want
everyone
that
got
ever.
really upset at your aggressive behavior.
Wait, so you were
Well,
the
it
one?
kind of got a bit tense, basically.
Right.
And I think it didn't come across quite right what I was doing.
Were you mixing the
Right.
tea? So you were in the tea.
No, I was in the tea. I was in the tea. Yeah, very deep in the tea.
She was right in the sauce there.
Sometimes, you know, but sometimes, Belle, like you're in the tea, and then like if you just send like a Discord message after, it's like, oh, it's okay. Did you do that?
I mean, I did. I messaged like Cafe after, and we talked everything over, and everything's fine. It
Yeah.
is. But yeah, I'm just
So
having a couple days
so
off,
she
that's
was so when you guys talked it over, was she just like, yeah, you're banned for a week and you'd be lucky if I ever invite you back again?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm trying to
No,
get
I'm
to that
joking.
point
I
as
don't want
well.
to spread any drama. No, it wasn't like that
Not
at all.
working.
We just chatted and we talked it over, and just thought it'd be good to have a few days off. That was all.
Nice. Oh well. So what are you gonna do? Just play some Minecraft?
Yeah, I'll probably keep playing Dadcraft. And then I don't know, maybe some Valorant. I'll just play some other games, you know.
Valorant?
Yeah, I played some
Lisa
yesterday.
needs braces.
Wait,
I
so Belle, how does it feel to be suspended from the Hafu lobbies? I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
It's so funny. It's fine. he's fine. I don't mind. I like playing other games sometimes. Like, it'll be good to get back with them on
I'll,
Thursday.
I'll make
but
sure I
it's
tell
all
her
good.
that actually. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't miss it at all, by the way. Just
Sims, you're
said she's
such
happy
a
to play other
Sarah.
games. Jeez, I don't know what to say. I mean,
You guys love the tea. Oh my goodness.
Look, we're just a couple of dads, man. The
Yeah.
biggest tea we get around here is, our kids went to the
Dads.
bathroom.
yeah, that's it. My kids went to the bathroom multiple times today, so I'm kind of done. Honestly,
Oh my goodness.
too much.
No,
Too much time in the B room.
I mean, I know you guys have played a lot more than me in there, but I mean, everyone's super nice, man. It's.
Oh no, yeah, I
Yes.
absolutely love it. I think we've all played quite a lot, and sometimes it just gets a bit tense. Sometimes things
Yeah.
come across wrong. Sometimes it gets a little toxic without meaning to, and it's just how it is. It's just the kind of the game and everything included.
Yeah.
That's it,
Don't
really.
hate the player, hate the game. That's what I always say.
So Belle, you missed. We had a land breaking discovery with Sips. Sips was in a band.
Did you know this,
Yeah.
Wolf? Did
What,
you know
did I
about
know
the band that I was in?
No.
Oh well, I was in a band. End of story.
No, and so we're just
I
getting
was
to the
in a
point where
rock
we're
band.
just gonna release the songs.
I was in a rock band called the Dope Joes in
Wait, for real?
yeah, in 1999, 2000-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was only 2 years old there.
2 years old. There you go.
Ah.
I was up on stage, making my mark on the music industry with my slapping bass guitar and my sweet melodies. And man, it was a fun time actually. I'd highly recommend it if you ever want to do.
that-
Now that you got some time off, Wolf,
Yeah, maybe.
start a band. You know?
Get a band, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't come back. I'm in a band now.
I got a band.
Holy crap, we kicked her out and she's just formed like a really successful, awesome band. I
I
mean,
know how starry you are. You're such a little Sarah.
Wait, Sips, did you play any venues?
yeah, we played a venue called Bumpers in Ottawa,
Okay.
and we played a venue called the Underground in Ottawa as well.
Digital. You
Both,
played
I
Digital
think-
Underground?
No, the Underground.
Oh, okay.
No, Digital Underground. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was originally the roadie for Digital Underground, and then some chump who was not as good as me took over. His name was Tupac Shakur.
You said it differently than yesterday, just for the
That's
record.
true, actually.
Tupac Shakur. Do you listen to Tupac? Did you listen to any more Wu-Tang, Wolf?
No.
No,
No.
you didn't
I
want to listen
actually
to any.
Just come
Clan
back
in the
to
front?
late last night, really.
Let your feet stomp. No.
I don't listen to music much now.
No.
It's like, cause I don't really get much time off.
I would think I would lose interest in music if I listened to a lot of K-pop as well. Actually,
Okay, I knew that would come back to bite me. I don't listen to it so much now.
you need a
okay?
palate cleanse after all that K-pop. I think. Come on, get some
You-
classics.
You're on one today, aren't you, Sibs?
It's Dan. Dan brings out the worst in me, honestly. He's got this hard-hitting style of reporting. It just gets me all on edge.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like, you talk about being in a band. We're gonna have some questions, you know.
True.
Why did the band fold?
I moved. It.
So
we
you
were
broke
just
up.
about
You
to
broke
hit-
up the band.
Yeah, we were just about to hit superstardom. Like we were so close. And I remember all my bandmates pleading with me at the time, "Don't move. We need you. We need you to slap that bass like crazy. We're nothing without you." And I was like, "Guys, sorry. I got it. I got to go." And that's when I left.
Oh, okay.
The rest is history.
Is it not
Yeah.
just because it was, flopping?
The what?
It was flopping, and you're.
What? The band.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the band. The band was flopping for sure, yeah.
Did you have
yeah,
a
no,
bass
that's-
face? Like when you slapped the bass, like
Oh yeah.
what?
yeah.
What was your bass face like?
You know the guitars from AC/DC?
Yeah, we're best friends.
Yeah.
It's much like that. When
Okay.
I'm on there and I'm slapping my bass all over town, got my tongue
Nice.
hanging out, mouth wide open, sweating profusely,
Oh, okay,
wearing a
okay.
schoolboy uniform, legs,
Ah.
legs exposed, my
What's a
dad
s-
shorts.
What's a schoolboy uniform?
Yeah,
Just
you
what you wear
guys
at
don't.
school. Oh,
You
you
don't really
don't-
have uniforms in
yeah.
America, do you?
I mean, private schools do, but I would never call it a schoolboy uniform.
Oh, well, they call it what? Never like schoolboys, schoolgirls, like Japanese schoolgirls and stuff. You're not familiar with that term?
I'm familiar with that.
So, well, yeah, I bet you are, but it applies to schoolboys as well. Funnily enough.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So you released 3 tracks. What was the
3 tracks.
what was the vibe of your music? Like
They
screamo?
were very not screamo. I would say they were kind of like they sounded like like rock songs, I guess. Like maybe
Dad rock?
Wait, so
like-
it was a legit band, like.
it was a legit band. Yeah, we recorded ourselves playing a couple of times and stuff. It was good fun.
Would you have any of these songs anywhere we could listen to?
Yeah, they're like I was telling Dan. There's clips somewhere.
And how-
I played them on stream like a couple of months ago, I think.
Oh.
They're not
yeah.
DMCA and stuff. So if you could find the clips.
I'm gonna add them to my
You
show
can listen.
playlist.
Oh wait,
You
well,
could
can we get?
listen
Do
to
they get
music.
DMCA'd?
No, you won't. I won't content claim you guys. Don't worry. You can trust me.
Okay. I'll have to find them.
Yeah, they're there somewhere.
What about if times get tough? Then would you DMCA us?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Especially if you guys get like more viewers than me or something like that. I would spite DMCA claim you guys for sure.
Ouch.
I don't mind admitting it either. I'm kind of a petty asshole.
Give me a P.
Give me a P. Every time she sings that, I just see Tom Petty. I like, just sort of like standing there like on stage by himself, smiling. I guess maybe that's lost on you, but
Yeah, that's not something.
I hear Petty. I think of Tom Petty. I'm a simple guy.
Yeah, I don't know who Tom Petty is, unfortunately.
You don't know who Tom Petty is?
No. I feel like
You
I
don't know
should.
the song "Free Fallin'"?
Oh, I recognize the name.
I'm free falling, and I'm free falling, free fall. You've had to have heard that.
I don't know that.
It's like his only
It's pretty famous.
only good song.
What about last Dance with Mary Jane?
That was on MTV.
One more doob to ease the pain. No. Hey, is that Mouth? Hey, what's up, Mouth?
Oh,
Mouth?
hello. I was gonna say you
I'm
didn't
trying
do
to explain to somebody who is like 15 years old who
You
Tom Petty is. It's
didn't do
impossible.
the free falling justice though. You got it, cause I'm free.
Because I'm free. There was a remix of Free Fallin' called Total Recallin'. Have you ever heard that?
Great
Yeah.
movie.
Total Recallin'. Recallin'.
You guys really make me feel like a Zoomer.
Well, I mean, you are technically one, though.
I
Right?
mean, I never felt like I was like proper, like really Zoomery, but you guys really make me feel like it.
Total Well, Tom Petty is. I mean, he's really. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, come on, you have to at least have heard of this guy. Like he's
But I mean,
Highly overrated.
Highly overrated.
free,
Okay.
free, and he was in the Traveling Wilburys as well. What about I Won't Back Down? No, I won't back down, and I'll stand my ground.
That's a
Oh.
class. If you don't know that one, you don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't
Turn me
know.
around. No.
No.
Okay. What are other famous Tom Petty songs? Chat, help me out here, quick. That's a Johnny Cash song. Do you know who Johnny Cash is?
Oh yeah, I know Johnny Cash.
Okay. What's your favorite Johnny Cash song? It doesn't even need to be an obscure one. Like just like what, Ring of Fire or like I
Yeah,
Hurt
I know Ring of
Myself.
Fire. Yeah, I know. Ring
I
of Fire.
hurt myself today.
That's. I mean, that's a Nine Inch Nails cover, but
It's
it's
a Nine
like,
Inch Nails cover.
so good though, right?
It's really one of the greats, right? Everybody always talks about how good that one is.
Yeah.
What about Michael Jackson?
I mean, really?
Who?
Man in the Mirror?
Yeah, who? Michael.
Beat
Michael,
it?
Who?
Because I'm Bad?
I know Michael Jackson.
You know Michael Jackson,
Yes.
okay.
I know Michael Jackson. Man in the Mirror is one of my favorite songs, actually.
Man in the Mirror. The music video for Man in the Mirror is a tearjerker for sure. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes, I think so.
Right. Have you ever heard Yankee Doodle Dandy farting before?
Gosh.
Hold up.
Not again.
Hold up. Okay, I'll put it in the Discord. It's DMCA. It's fine for DMCA and stuff. Go nuts. This is my challenge for you today, Dan, and for you as well, Wolf. Malf already failed. Try
Wait,
not to laugh when you listen to this song.
Oh,
okay?
I wasn't supposed to. I
Okay.
thought it's so
Alright.
easy for me to
I'm
not
ready.
laugh.
I'm gonna listen and see if I laugh.
Yeah, come on. It didn't sound like it was that easy yesterday, Malf, when you were like.
Because I didn't listen to you saying
giggling your head
I
off.
shouldn't laugh.
No,
Tell
I
a funny
heard-
joke. I won't laugh. I swear.
Okay. How many Spanish people does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know how
I'm
many.
muting for this. Hey, chat. Tell me when it's over.
It's good. I'll give it to you, but I
I'm
told
back.
you if I don't want to laugh, you can't make me.
No. I mean, come on. It's a pretty good canceled. You can't get canceled for that.
You're out of this town, Bucko.
Man, I said a person's
You have a
name.
great humor, Sips.
You don't like that?
I like it.
It's such a boomer humor, man.
What are you
It's such
referencing?
old
The
man
joke.
Humor.
The joke or the song?
The song.
Oh, come on.
It really is.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that a bit of farting doesn't make you laugh sometimes. Like, just...
I mean, obviously, but it's
Some
like
gentle-
good timing, not like forced into a song.
Okay, but what about, like, the instrumentals in the song as well? Farting aside, like, the...
What? The trumpet?
Yeah, it's like a MIDI trumpet or something, no? I just think it's hilarious, man. I've listened to that. The first time we found that song, we must have been like 16 years old or something. I think we downloaded it from like a BBS or something. And my friend put it on tape and we used to listen to it. We'd drive around the suburbs, full blast listening to that out of his car. Like, you imagine like midnight, these empty streets, everybody's asleep, and all you hear outside is that blasting from somebody's car. It was amazing.
Man,
thought it
I
was
don't
like
know
the
if what's worse,
funniest
that or like, you know, the ones with the cars, the Honda Civics with the mufflers that
With,
are
like,
lowered
the
down.
disco lights, like underneath the car and all that.
Yeah, just...
Is that still a thing? Are Honda Civics still like? Do people still like soup up their Civics and?
I was apparently my brother has a neighbor that, I mean, they're full grown adults, but they still have their high school, you know, low ride Honda Civic, and it's they just kind of drive around the neighborhood. It's always weird to me because I'm like, why do you want to make your car louder? Like, what are you saying to people? Like, hello, look at me, I'm driving this loud car.
Well, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, if you've got a really loud car, I guess you want people to know.
Yeah, but they're
I mean,
like,
you
how
get
loud it can be.
cars for a
But
reason, don't you?
it's not like it's a, you know, you see like a Lamborghini and they're going so fast that you get that fire spitting out of the ignition. I mean, these are rusty little Honda Civics, you
I
know?
feel
Yeah,
like
they're-
people with loud cars are just trying to show that they have big balls, but they really don't.
You think?
Yeah.
When I
think they're
drive my
trying to, like,
loud
show
car
off, but
around, I'm not trying to get people to think about my balls. I'm trying to get them to
They're
focus on
okay,
my loud
yeah,
ass
they're
car.
just compensating.
Compensating.
yeah.
Sips, do you have a car?
I do indeed, yeah.
Is it like a little like hatchback?
No, it's like a
It's a Lambo, right?
It's kind of like
Oh.
it's sort of like in between like a minivan and like it's like a family car, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I've got 2 kids with a third on the way, so we need space to put our people like when we
Yeah. I
decide
just know
to
like
leave
when
the
I was
house,
in
you know?
Europe, it was like all the cars were the majority
are
of the cars were very
smaller.
small. Yeah.
Yeah, they are much smaller. I mean, in America, it's like the cars are way bigger. Like police cars. Oh my god, how do they drive them? They're
Dude,
insane.
they've got
They're
like
so big.
Dodge Chargers or whatever. As
Yeah,
police
yeah,
cars.
those things are absolutely enormous. I don't know how they do it. But yeah, no, the cars over here generally are smaller. Ours is like fairly big. Like, I mean, we could like all of us. Well, I'm not sure about the baby yet, but whether the baby will be comfortable in there or not. But I'm assuming that be fine. It's plenty of space for the baby.
Do you know what
and
you're
stuff.
having yet?
A baby, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
What?
funny.
No, I don't know. We don't know. We're not sure. We're gonna find out, but it's
Yeah,
too
you
early.
don't want to keep
What if it's a
Too
minion?
early to know. Oh man,
fair enough.
can you imagine? What did they say again? Yabba dabba doo?
I don't know. I've never seen minions.
Never.
No. I don't think I'm in the age
But
group.
yet you have a Minions bed with bed sheets and everything. Little bed shaped like.
I don't need to
Minions.
watch it. I live it every day, bro.
Night. Yeah. I'm just picturing Malf sleeping. It's either that, Malf, the race car bed I like as well. I love the image of you sleeping in a race car.
Chat. This is some high level secreticity, all right? We're laying the foundation of quite potentially the premier location in the Dadcraft server. Just it's not gonna be a solo effort, but I'm just setting up the criteria here, the criterion collection. 1, 2. This needs to be 19 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 19, right?
He is. I'm like, Dan, did you listen to that song?
No, I will. I'll probably save it.
He's dono walling you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's like cry laughing.
No, no.
I haven't heard from him.
He is.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
hit you with
funniest
the
thing
reels.
anybody's ever shown to me. I can't stop laughing. That's what I hope is happening right now.
Sips, I'm gonna hit you with the reel. Like you said, that was funny when you were 16.
Yeah.
The only I don't laugh at stuff like that. The only thing I'll laugh at is like crash test dummies flying out of a car, but flatulence is not really that funny.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I guess I misread you guys. Like I personally, I think fart sounds are hilarious.
I think flatulence are great, but
Yeah.
you know, it should be in a
Malf,
certain
you
way.
like a good fart, don't you?
Oh, here you go.
There you go. See, I'm smiling a little bit. I'm smiling a little bit at that.
I taught
No,
my niece
it's not
from
funny.
an early age how to hand fart.
I
and,
like,
you know,
I can't fake
You ever
funny.
going at it ever since.
Have you ever
Why
done
are
like
all
the?
dads just like children?
Well, because I think
just-
kids keep you young at heart.
I'll
right?
laugh at like
Yeah.
I don't know the best way. Like I'll laugh at.
You
I'm
sort of,
muted right
like,
now. I'll
you-
laugh
you
at like
kind of in some
dumb
ways
stuff.
you relive your childhood through them. You know, like for example, my son gets a lot of Lego. He's really into Lego.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also had a lot of Lego as a kid, and I just, you see him getting excited to like open new Lego, and like he'll get really stuck into building it. I don't know if like you've ever seen a kid do this before though, but when they're really sort of engrossed in something and they like hum like just a really merry tune, like
Oh,
they're
like this?
well, maybe like maybe a bit more
Janie's
upbeat.
got a gun.
Do, do. He does all that kind of stuff too, which is like it's really cute. And I think it just keeps you young, and you also have to curb your sort of jokes to suit them. Like I can't just be like, F this and F that and whatever. Like,
Yeah.
so I have to just make lots of poop and fart jokes instead.
Yeah.
And they
Sure,
love that.
huh?
They find that hilarious.
Must be nice to have an excuse to buy a load of Lego.
Yeah, and it is nice to have an excuse to make lots of poop, fart, and diarrhea jokes as well.
Oh,
I don't have to feel bad about having a terrible sense of humor.
It's
I mean,
not
good
terrible.
company.
It's not
Well, I mean,
terrible.
Dan seems to think it is.
No, I'm in a no judgment zone. Whatever you like, you like.
No,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
it sounded like you were fully in the judgment.
No,
zone
I'm
then.
just sharing my preferences.
Oh,
It's
gotta say, I don't really find farts that funny.
it's not.
loser.
They're not funny. What do you want me to say? They're not
No,
funny.
I'm just joking. No, they're not really that funny. And
Did
for
you
some
sound like
they
you
are.
made dad jokes before you were a dad?
Yo, yeah, God, yeah.
So it's just a state of mind then. It's not really
Yeah.
becoming a dad. It's just
Yeah.
how it is.
I think even if I wasn't actually a dad, I'd still would have made the server, and probably if I hadn't made the server, I would have been invited. Like I've always had a bit of a dad energy about me.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Apparently I have that energy. I'm not mad about that, honestly.
No,
Not bad energy to have.
I don't think so.
No.
I think it's fine. I
Energy's
think
good.
You got a good energy about you.
Mel, did you hear Bell got suspended from the Hafu server?
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were
she
you
did, yeah.
griefing?
It sounded like she was.
I mean, you
actually,
did
yeah.
something wrong.
You guys.
Really
Listen, here.
surprised.
I don't know anything about the situation. You can lay it on me, and I'll be impartial. I have no, nothing to
It
lose.
we play every day together. It just got a little bit toxic.
Yeah, she's getting a little bit sick of it. She said.
But you know what?
and
I was kind of
Looking
being
forward to playing other
sarcastic, but it came
games.
across as salty when I wasn't.
Oh
And maybe it's British, partially, but also maybe it's just how I say things. I don't know. I'm trying to come out of it, a better person,
no.
Right.
So are you kicked from Among Us too?
No, I'm just taking a few days out. That's all.
That's what they all
Now, if
say.
it's like it's like Unity. Unity. We had some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you parse it all out.
Episode
Yeah,
90.
exactly. You guys are such drama frogs, though. Oh my goodness.
What? That's not nice.
You love me.
Oh, that's really rude. I mean, talk about lashing out.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just
Maybe
joking.
maybe you should ban her from the server too.
Maybe I should.
Just suspended, Melf, not banned. Just
Okay,
quick
oh, sorry,
suspension.
yeah.
Quick suspension.
Yeah, just a little suspension.
It was a
I
long
think
way.
just
sometimes.
a little timeout,
It's
like.
absolutely fine, man.
No, I know. We're just joking. Just joking around.
I know.
I mean, it's good to have a bit of time off, though, right?
Mhm.
It's nice to have a break. You can play some more Shitman 3 or something if you want. No.
Hey!
I finished it though.
Oh,
did you?
Yeah, it was a good ending. There were 3 endings, but one of
Did
them
you
was
get
kinda crap, but one of
Did you
them was
get
good.
the ending where he wasn't bald?
That end doesn't exist, unfortunately.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
They missed a trick there.
Yeah.
Imagine that just like completely the ending, like the end cutscene is just suddenly he has a ton of hair.
no.
But there's no
I'm sorry
mention
to
of
tell
it at
you,
all.
But once
It's
you're
just
bored,
like
your hair doesn't come back.
it's just
I'm
very,
sorry.
very hairy all of a sudden.
No, here's the best tie-in of all time. At the very end, he takes off like one of those masks that Ethan Hunt wears in Mission Impossible, and it's Tom Cruise.
Oh my god.
It was Tom Cruise the whole time.
Oh my god. Don't. I love that guy.
You love Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah. No, I don't really. I don't know what to think of Tom
Why'd you
Cruise.
like that?
It's
I'm
I,
not-
I,
he's a Scientologist, which is like
he's like one of the
a
big
problem
the big
for me.
dudes.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about that. I mean,
It's-
like, teach their own, but like
Yeah. I'm
the same
thinking
time-
of playing Undertale. Have you guys ever played
Undertale?
that?
Oh no.
Your
I'm
your
really
have
your,
you ever
your
played-
chat will love it.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Have you ever played the Obra Dinn? Return of the Obra Dinn?
Never heard of that.
Oh my god, play that.
How'd you spell it?
Look it up. Look it up. Return of the Obra Dinn. Obradinn. It's like a mystery game. You have to figure out a mystery, and you figure it out with these like supernatural powers. So
Oh.
you go. It's about an old ship. So you go to the old ship, and something's happened on the ship. But this you visit the ship.
Chad,
the
is
ship
it not
just
wide
turns
enough?
up one day after it had disappeared for years.
Mm.
You board the ship and you have this talisman, and you have the ability to like see into the past. Like
Yeah.
you get these like fragments of vision of the
Okay.
past, and you have
Looks
to
kinda
piece
cool,
together
though.
what happened to the Obra Dinn.
Right.
And you have this book that when you piece it together right, it updates the book. So you're trying to like complete the book, the storybook, based
like
on
big
finding
brain.
clues.
It's too
and stuff.
long,
Different
right?
stuff.
Too long.
Yeah, but you can guess a lot of it, and it's just really satisfying. It's one of those games you feel like a genius when you get it right, sort of thing. But it's
Okay.
really, it's probably one of the best games I've ever played. Honestly, it's awesome.
All right. Is it good for stream?
Yeah, it's really good for stream. Everybody will be so angry at you the whole time
Oh,
because
sounds
they've all
amazing.
played it before and they know all the
Perfect.
all the
So
puzzles
not,
and
not,
stuff.
Not more than usual then.
I think we just
Yeah.
leave it. I think
No,
we
it's
just leave
honestly,
it.
it's
As long
very
as like
enjoyable.
the
I think
out
you'd really like it.
the shape is
Oh, I think
shapely.
we might play that then. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks
highly
for
recommend
the
it.
recommendation. Maybe
No
by the
problem.
time we think next time we play it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully next time we talk, you're allowed to play Among Us again.
I knew this was coming.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I'm playing today, but I'm just gonna fart around the whole time.
Of course you're gonna get suspended, T.
You think so?
No, of course
You know
not.
what?
Just
I
Sims.
think now that you've been suspended, though, I think it paves the way for me to act more like myself, right? Because there's no way they're gonna follow up
No.
suspending you by then suspending me as well. Like, I mean, there's no way. So I think I'll
Yeah,
get
but
away
you're
with
Sims.
more now.
Nobody can ban you. Like,
Oh, they can.
Yeah, you're like the banks. You're too big to fail.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. I almost
are
got
you
kicked
sad
out of
I won't be
Stardew
there?
yesterday.
Are you gonna?
Eh?
Are you gonna? Is it sad? I'm not gonna be
Sa-
there.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like playing Among Us with you.
Why'd you get kicked out of Stardew?
Wait, you got
I
kicked out
didn't.
of Stardew?
I almost did, though.
What?
Yeah. I got a message. It was like, would you be mad if we kicked you out and got Peter in instead? And I was like,
Peter Pan?
yeah, I would be really mad, actually. And then they didn't do it, so.
Oh no.
No, I was just joking. I said, yeah, that's fine.